Greetings, my friends. We talk today about self-awareness and personal responsibility. Before you fix a relationship, before you fix intimacy, you must fix the relationship with yourself. Self-awareness is not about blaming your past. It's about understanding who you are when you are triggered. Take, for example, your partner comes home late and forgets to call. You don't just feel annoyed. You feel abandoned because part of you remembers what it's like to be forgotten. Because most people are not reacting to their partner, they're reacting to their wounds. Your anger is not always about them. Example, they say one small thing and you explode, not because of that moment, but because of all the times you felt disrespected before. Your silence is not always about them. Example, instead of speaking, you shut down. Because in your past, speaking never felt safe. Your distance is not always about them. Example, they try to get closer to you. What do? You pull away. Because closeness once led to pain. It's the old story playing out again. The truth is this: you are responsible for the energy you bring into the relationship. Your tone. Example, saying I'm fine with a sharp tone sends out negative energy, sends more pain than the words themselves. Your reactions. Example, slamming doors, walking away, ignoring messages. All of that speaks louder than any sentence. Your emotional habits. Example, always expecting the worst, always waiting for them to mess up. That energy slowly kills connection. Responsibility doesn't mean guilt. It means power. When you say, choose my response. When you say, I choose my response. Example, you feel triggered. You want to shout, but you breathe, pause, and say, I feel hurt. Can we talk? That moment is power. Taking back your power and not being the victim. You stop being a victim of that moment and you become the creator of that connection. So ask yourself today, what part of me needs healing? Maybe it's the part that never felt good enough. The part that still fears being left. What patterns do I keep repeating? Some arguments are different faces. Same story in every relationship. Who do I become under pressure and stress? Do you become the attacker, the runner, the silent one? How can I show up better without being the victim? Maybe it's listening more, apologizing faster, or learning to speak your truth calmly. Because self-awareness isn't a destination, it's daily practice. And when you change your inner world, your relationship shifts automatically. Real intimacy begins with you. Triggers and real life examples. If you want to understand your relationship, you must first understand your triggers. A trigger is not the situation. It's the meaning your past attaches to that moment. Here are some examples that hit home. Trigger 1. Your partner doesn't text you back. Most people think they don't care, but the real wound says, I'm not important. I've been ignored before. The past is speaking, not the present moment. Trigger 2. Your partner raises their voice. To someone else, it's just a conversation. But to you, it feels like danger. Maybe you grew up around shouting. Maybe you've learned that raised voices means you're not safe. Your body reacts before your mind does. Trigger 3. They ask for space, you panic. You feel rejected. You feel abandoned. Not because of them, but because once upon a time, space meant someone walked out and never came back. The wound comes alive. Trigger number 4. They forget something important. A date, a promise, a detail. To them, it's just a mistake. But to you, it feels like I'm not valued. I'm not seen. Old insecurity. New argument. Trigger number 5. They tell you, I need a moment. You instantly assume I did something wrong. I'm the problem. I'm disappointing them. Why? Because in the past, your needs were never acceptable. You've learned to fear being too much. Trigger number 6. They give you feedback. They're communicating. However, your mind hears criticism because you once had someone who made you feel very, very small. Everything you did was wrong. You could never do anything right. Your nervous system reacts before you do. Trigger number 7. They pull back emotionally. You feel them going quiet, and instantly your heart prepares for heartbreak. Not because they're leaving, but because someone once did. The wound remembers. These triggers don't mean you're weak. They mean you have a story. Your body hasn't forgotten. Healing begins the moment you say, this reaction is mine. I can sit with it. I can understand it. I can transform it. Real intimacy becomes possible when you stop reacting to your past and start responding from where you are now, taking back that power.